The cold wind howls through the bitter Tehran night. Betty clutches 4-year-old Mahtab, hiding beneath a thin blanket, ears straining for footsteps. Outside, the shadows of her husband Moody's family close in, a world where she's trapped, a prisoner in her own marriage. Can she escape? Tonight might be the night. Betty doesn't know yet, but this desperate moment kicks off one of the most harrowing escape stories you'll ever hear. Betty and Moody arrive in Iran, dreaming of family reunions. But the hopeful facade cracks fast. Suddenly, the culture, the laws, the very air feel alien, almost hostile. Betty lands in Tehran with her husband, Moody, and daughter, Mahtab. They step off the plane into smog-choked streets filled with hostility. Moody's family lives in cramped, dark quarters, no running hot water, no privacy. Betty sees women veiled, restricted, subjected to stern male authority. The vibrant American life she knew evaporates fast in this stark, unforgiving place. Imagine stepping into a room where every freedom you cherish is locked away. Betty's situation mirrors a cage without bars, social laws and traditions that reduce women to little more than chattels. A delicate glass doll in a steel case, she must learn quickly that autonomy here is almost unheard of, and resistance brutal. At first, Betty believes this is a temporary stay. But Moody's change is sudden and chilling, his warmth replaced by control and violence. She realizes she's no longer a guest. Trapped by laws, by language, and by a man transformed, Betty and Mahtab become hostages to an alien world where escape seems impossible. The house grows colder. Moody's relatives circle like vultures, their hostility sharpening. Danger isn't just outside, it's inside these walls, eating away at Betty's hope. Moody, once a loving husband and father, turns unpredictable and violent. One night, after an argument, Betty hides bruises on her arms from Mahtab's innocent gaze. His outbursts are terrifying traps, eyewitnessed by a sobbing Mahtab, showing how love can twist into tyranny overnight, forcing Betty into a terrifying role of protector and prisoner simultaneously. In Iran, Moody's family wields power like a pack of wolves. Aunties and uncles act as gatekeepers and informants, monitoring Betty's every move. They enforce shame, manipulate religious laws, and isolate her socially. Like the spokes in a wheel, they keep her trapped at the center, crushing any chance of escape with intimidation and surveillance. But Betty fights back with sharp wit and bravery. Finding allies in underground networks and secret helpers, she plans an impossible escape. The seed of hope grows from tiny acts, learning local customs, securing trust, making contacts. Her courage transforms her from captive to co-conspirator in a life-or-death quest to flee a kingdom of fear. The bitter winter night is their ally and nemesis. Betty grips Mahtab's hand tight as they plunge into the unknown, a treacherous escape through Iran's snowy mountains. A whisper leads Betty to Jamshid, a man daring enough to help plan her escape. Under cover of a blinding snowstorm, they trek through frozen passes, dodging patrols and braving near-freezing temperatures. Every step risks discovery, arrest, or worse. The howling wind is a constant reminder. One wrong move and freedom slips away forever. Escaping Iran is like navigating a chessboard rigged with hidden traps. Betty and Mahtab's journey is a lesson in timing, quick thinking, and ruthless perseverance. Every checkpoint is a gauntlet, every snowdrift a barricade. Like an icebreaker slicing through frozen seas, she carves a path through danger by adapting, bluffing, and trusting rare allies. Against all odds, Betty and Mahtab cross borders on foot, step by painful step. Their journey shatters myths about womanly fragility and highlights the devastating price of freedom. Emerging on the other side, battered but unbroken, Betty's story reveals a brutally simple truth. The will to protect your child can move mountains and break chains. Back in that cold Tehran night, when Betty first raised her head beneath the blanket, there was only fear. But through shattering culture shocks, brutal violence, and a snowy, deadly escape, she harnessed something far stronger, fierce love and unbreakable hope. When life imprisons you, the sharpest key is relentless courage. So next time you feel trapped, even in small ways, ask yourself, what's your Jamshid? Who's your unexpected ally? Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.